Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Sheila G, the PAC, and today is going to be all about hyperpigmentation on the body. Now, this is a very common complaint, and with so many products available on the market to treat this condition, it can be very confusing to know which products are actually effective and what's worth your money. So today we're going to be talking about the common causes of hyperpigmentation on the body, the ingredients that target this condition, and also some really great product recommendations. If you find this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for all things dermatology content. Let's start by talking about the most common causes of hyperpigmentation on the body. First and foremost, sun exposure. Now, sun exposure not only causes hyperpigmentation on its own, but also can worsen pre-existing hyperpigmentation. So sun protection is number one. Even if you're treating hyperpigmentation, if you're still getting excessive UV exposure, nothing's really going to help, and the hyperpigmentation is just going to get worse regardless of what you do. Then we have post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, which is pigmentation that's left behind after some sort of insult to the skin. A common example of this would be acne, because it commonly affects the neck, chest, back, and shoulders. But any condition that results in inflammation on the skin basically leads those melanocytes, which are the pigment cells, to go into overdrive. And so they deposit that pigment, which is melanin, into the epidermis. Another reason for hyperpigmentation on the body is actually thickening of the epidermis, which is that top layer of skin. And this is commonly due to friction, rubbing, and scratching at the skin over time. We call this lichenification. Now, this form of hyperpigmentation is actually not due to true pigment or melanin being deposited in the skin, but it's actually more of the appearance of hyperpigmentation because of how thick that skin actually is. And some conditions where we tend to see this more often would be like eczema, or a condition known as lichen simplex chronicus, where there's excessive rubbing and friction on the skin over time. Certain metabolic conditions such as diabetes and PCOS may lead to other forms of hyperpigmentation such as acanthosis nigricans, which results from insulin resistance. Regarding the treatment for hyperpigmentation, the cause must be identified first and foremost. For instance, acne or other active inflammation must be addressed and treated properly before addressing that secondary hyperpigmentation. Also, preventative and behavioral measures must be taken, such as protecting the skin from the sun and no longer rubbing, picking, or scratching at the skin. Before getting into specific product recommendations used to treat hyperpigmentation on the body, let's talk about the ingredients that actually target this problem. Hydroquinone is a prescription ingredient used to target an enzyme called tyrosinase, which is responsible for melanin production. Now, hydroquinone can be used on its own in varying percentages, or it can be compounded with other active ingredients in the clinic. Now, retinoids such as retinol or retinoic acids can also help treat hyperpigmentation as well as many other conditions on the skin because they turn over the skin cells really fast and they actually block that melanin deposition in the skin. But I have a whole separate video all about topical retinoids and how they're used if you want to check that out. Now, other active ingredients that you want to look out for when treating hyperpigmentation include kojic acid, azelaic acid, licorice root extract, vitamin C, niacinamide, alpha-arbutin, tranexamic acid, alpha-hydroxy acids, and then beta-hydroxy acids. Alpha-hydroxy acids, known as AHAs, include glycolic acid, mandelic acid, and lactic acid. And these are chemical exfoliants used to treat rough and bumpy skin as well as hyperpigmentation. Now, you also have salicylic acid, which is a beta-hydroxy acid. This is used to treat active acne as well as hyperpigmentation. Now for the fun part, some products that are used to treat body hyperpigmentation. Starting with cleansers, the Urban Skin RX Even Tone Cleansing Bar has multiple active ingredients that are used to treat hyperpigmentation, including kojic acid, azelaic acid, niacinamide, vitamin A, L-glutathione, and alpha-arbutin, which are all amazing ingredients. And this product can be used to treat hyperpigmentation anywhere, including the face and the body, and it can be used as a daily cleanser. Next, Next is the Naturium, the Smoother Glycolic Acid Wash. This is really good for not only hyperpigmentation, but also rough and bumpy skin, as it contains a 5% glycolic acid as well as lactic acid. Now, this product also contains pyruvic and tartaric acids, which are also chemical exfoliants to help with rough and bumpy skin. My husband and I really like this product so far, but I will say you should leave this on the skin for a couple minutes before rinsing so you give it some time to work. It doesn't have the best smell, but it smells like it works. The next product that I recommend is the Koji San Skin and Body Bar Soap, which contains kojic acid to treat hyperpigmentation. This product also contains coconut oil and tea tree oil. This product is very affordable, and because it has that kojic acid, if you're consistent, it can really lighten hyperpigmented areas. I will say though, be pretty cautious with using this because kojic acid can cause a little bit of irritation on the skin and has been known to cause some contact reactions. So I would suggest just use this on a small area of the skin to try it out before using it everywhere. So getting into some toners and some serums, the Ordinary's Glycolic Acid 7% Exfoliating Toner has been a hit. My husband has a little bit of post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation on the upper body, and so using this has become a staple in his nighttime routine. I will tell you, a little bit goes a long way, which is great when you're treating bigger surface areas of the body that are affected by hyperpigmentation. So you can either apply this product directly on the skin or use a cotton round. But one thing I have seen some people do is they get a separate spray top and you can apply it to the bottle and then you can use it as a spray. Then we have Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant, which contains salicylic acid. And salicylic acid, again, is used to treat active acne as well as hyperpigmentation. So for those that are still suffering with both, this may be a better option. And salicylic acid really breaks up keratin or dead skin cells that are kind of trapped in the skin. So this is really good as an exfoliant. Then we have Topical's Faded Brightening and Clearing Body Mist, and this contains several active ingredients too, such as kojic acid, niacinamide, tranexamic acid, alpha-arbutin, and glycolic acid. Now, because this has multiple active ingredients, I would suggest to use this product maybe 2 to 3 times per week, at least starting out, because at first you can get a little bit of irritation. So I would start low and go slow. Now onto lotions. Paula's Choice Skin Revealing Lotion with 10% glycolic acid is a great option for those who are ready to bump up the percentage of glycolic acid in their routine. And again, this can help to smooth the skin and helps lighten hyperpigmentation. Now, if you really want to be hit hard with glycolic acid, I would try Glytone's Exfoliating Body Lotion, which contains a 17.5% glycolic acid. Because this is, again, a higher strength, start low and go slow. You might get a little bit of stingage with this because it is so strong, but increase that frequency as tolerated. Now, originally I wasn't going to throw this in here, but there is a product by Gold Bond that's the Retinol Overnight lotion. Now this one contains different ingredients, including a retinol, niacinamide, and it has various ceramides to really hydrate the skin. Now this one's a little bit more targeted for anti-aging on the skin, but because it contains that niacinamide and a little bit of retinol, I think it can help with hyperpigmentation. And it is a little bit more affordable than some of the aforementioned products, so just wanted to throw that one in there too. Now, I cannot stress enough how important it is to take it easy with these products, as we don't want to cause more irritation on the skin because that can potentially worsen hyperpigmentation, which is exactly what we're trying to treat. Also, do not bombard your skin with multiple active products at once, as this may overwhelm your skin and potentially compromise that skin barrier. So for instance, don't go out and buy a cleanser, a toner, and then a lotion and use everything at once because that can cause some problems. Instead, implement one product at a time and keep things simple. For example, you might want to start with an active cleanser, and as you get used to that cleanser, maybe then you can implement an active ingredient at nighttime, such as a toner or even a lotion. Another thing, it's very important to give your skin time to really respond to these active ingredients. In all honesty, hyperpigmentation is very hard to treat. Even in the clinic, it is for us. So definitely take your time and be consistent with every product. Give yourself at least 8 to 12 weeks of consistency to appreciate a difference in the skin before trying something different. So there you have it, a quick breakdown of body hyperpigmentation, its causes, and some excellent over-the-counter products that can treat this condition. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for all things dermatology. I'll see you next time.